Already
Come on,
5 people in the chat. Who else is in here? Jane's in here. Keith's in here. Anybody else in here?
Jane and Keith, y'all ain't good enough, man.
I didn't say that.
Ah, you said it without saying it. 70% of communication is nonverbal.
Anyways, what the fuck else,
I
man?
learned that in somebody else's therapy session. Do what? I
Somebody
need
else's?
to go to therapy, man. I need to learn some shit about myself.
You haven't gone to therapy? You've never been
Never.
to therapy? Shut
Should I
the
go?
fuck up. Yes.
I've never been. Should I go?
First, yes, you should go. Like people think should
For
go to
what though?
therapy. I tell people that therapy is like
What
a
does it
dope
do?
place where you can go to download all your bullshit to a person. You don't have to worry about having and who fucking cares? She's my therapist. Like you don't care if they judge you or anything. You could just download your bullshit. And then
I don't
if
need
she's a
that
good
though, I
and
don't
if
think.
you're a good therapist, they give you good okay, nigga. So you perfect in relationships and in your
I'm not perfect in relation. I'm
in your
definitely not
emotional
perfect in
range.
relationships. I'm definitely not perfect in relationships.
Okay, then you need
But
to go see a therapist
no,
because you
but
could get to the bottom of like why you fucking sabotage relationships with your goofy ass.
I don't sabotage relationships. But
Well,
I don't
are you in a
sabotage them. I'm
relationship
just
right now?
not perfect. That's a good point. But what I'm saying is, I didn't sabotage it.
I'm not
I
saying you
made a decision.
sabotage it, but it might be something in relationships
It
that you
may be
need to get
something
to the
else.
bottom of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe something else that, yeah. You know what, though? I did notice.
commitment's some
Um,
crazy shit, man.
so who, everybody, are we, the 5 people in the chat, is that all the people that's watching or are there more people watching?
I think that's all the people that's watching right now.
What are the 5, who are the 5 people?
I can't tell. I only see two. One of them might be you logged in.
Hilarious.
So
But I would say that my ego has had a place in the relationships that I ended. I will say that.
oh, okay.
So
Ego as wow, is a little bit of narcissism because we all got those little traits that flow.
this
Or
is
is it
ego
like what do you mean by ego? Like what would
ego
is it because you
different.
valued yourself more and then somebody was like, you ain't that
Um
dope, Timothy.
yeah, I said it. Not really. Um no, it's more about like either I feel like I can do better or I felt like so one of them. Now I'm just talking about like the 4 big relationships that I've had, 4 or 5.
Well,
The
let's talk about
last
that first
3.
one. Let's talk about that first thing you said
The first
because
one?
no, not the first
Uh oh, here we
relationship,
go.
but you said that shit. A lot of dudes
The
think this
first thing
way,
I
man.
said, the ego thing?
Not
Ego
the
thing?
ego thing is that I could do better.
Oh, interesting.
You know what I mean? And like
Mm-hmm.
I suffer from that shit as well. But a lot of that time is like also making this magical, fantastical fucking person that was never going to be within my reach anyway because I was trash. So I was like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean? So I knew I was doomed. But that's the person that you're with could be totally fine, but it's on you.
So what about this though? All right. So you with somebody and they're happy with you, but you're not happy with you because you're with her. Right?
Are you not
Does that
happy
make
with
sense?
you, or are you not happy with you on
Yes.
how she makes you feel?
No, I'm not happy with me, right?
Then that's it. There's
But
no
I've
precursor after that. If you're not
okay,
happy with you, there's nothing else after
right.
that. It's not because of or any other shit
Like
like that.
I could be a better me if I had somebody else that would hold me to task.
Okay. I
Doesn't that
thought
sound crazy?
I know. I thought you were gonna go somewhere totally different. That when I was like, he's about to say
Where'd
the
you
most
thought I was gonna
ignorant.
go?
No, I just figured you was
Where'd you
gonna
thought I was
say
gonna
some
go?
ignorant. We'll probably get there eventually, Tim. We have time. Um,
Maybe.
no, I mean, say Say what you said one more time again. So make
We
sure I
can
got
change.
it
We
right.
can change this episode to the mind of Tim.
Mind
It'll
of
be my
10. Go
first
ahead.
therapy session. I
Go
don't really
back.
have, like I said, I've never been to therapy, so I don't know. But the thing is, though, I feel like I would be open to it because I'm always giving myself, like I'm giving myself an example. Nigga, that was ego. I'm always telling myself, like, you stupid. Right after I do something stupid, though, like right after, I got to do the stupid before I can get to it.
Oh. So you
So
acknowledge your self
I know
sabotage
immediately when I do
early
something.
and then you just sit on
Ooh,
it.
self sabotage is a theme, isn't it?
Yeah, bruh. That's some real shit.
Is it a theme in a lot of? Is it a theme in a lot of therapy? Like, you self sabotage your.
It could be. Yeah. I mean, it comes down to the point when you're not feeling good about yourself and you just
Interesting.
think like that cycle is going to repeat and continue, that you're just like,
Hmm.
man, fuck it. Nothing's ever going to work out the right way. And you'll, whether it's your emotions, the decisions you make, it's easy to self sabotage yourself, especially when you're
I
dealing
guess.
with some shit. Sometimes self sabotage is a cry for help.
Damn.
Not saying in your case, dickhead, but I'm just saying,
No, I'm not
like,
taking it that way.
but that's what I mean. That's a lot of shit. When you're not happy about yourself, dude, it's easy to fuck up everything.
Oh, that's a good. What you call it? I like that sound bite. I don't necessarily know if that's me or not, but
Or you get to that moment,
eventually
like you
I'll
said,
go.
you was rocking with somebody, and they weren't making you feel like a better person. Now you got to take an honest inventory and be like, yo, can I be? If you're not gonna push me, it sounds like you. What you didn't like in that one was you like being pushed a little bit, and you like someone holding you to task, or you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, but there was also one where so this is gonna make me sound really bad, but
I told you
I
we
was
had
I
time.
was lazy. I was
Okay.
lazy, right? And there was no um basically I wasn't doing the work on the front end to get what I needed from her on the back end. So when she started to pull away, I was like, well, look, you treated me like shit. So why would I stay? But on her end, she wasn't like, hey, I need like this, and this. So I was like,
So
so you just
again,
acting,
so you
you're not doing the
self-sabotage
shit.
yourself.
And this was a
That
few years ago.
you self-sabotage
How was that
yourself
self-sabotage?
again because you knew you had
Maybe.
one foot in and out of the door. Like you knew
But I
I
didn't know
could
I
just
needed to do that stuff until after I didn't do it.
you knew. You
No, I
knew.
didn't. I really didn't.
You
Like I
knew.
said,
You knew.
I really didn't know. That's what I'm
There comes
saying,
a
is I
point in a
didn't know that.
relationship when you're just like, yo, I can jump out of this shit because of this.
That's not it.
No?
I didn't want to jump out of it, but because of my ego, I was like, you ain't gonna be treating me like this, girl. Who you think you is?
But see, you weren't
Meanwhile, if I
fine
had done the
with
stuff on the
letting that
front end,
happen.
what do you
You
mean?
weren't fine with letting that happen then. You knew you were um not paying attention to the relationship. So are you telling me you were just
That's what I'm saying. I
oblivious to it?
didn't know that. What I'm
Oh my
saying,
God.
yes, I did not
You
know that
selfish
until
motherfucker.
after, and I was like, oh shit, I needed to do this, and this. What it was I needed to do less comedy shows. So part of that is like, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
you're gonna go up against comedy. You ain't gonna win. You're not gonna win against comedy, sweets. You better
Did you
take what you
call her
can get.
sweet?
I didn't say it to her. I said it in my head.
Listen
But
here, sweet.
yeah, at the
You're not gonna
time,
stop
I
my
was like, in
queen.
my head, that's what I was saying in my head. Like, you're not gonna wait. You want me to come visit? You want me to come hang out on Friday night?
Okay.
That's
All right.
prime comedy night, dog.
But listen, are you at that point where but you gotta be at that point too that you can find balance. Come on. Don't act like you can't
Of
balance
course, that's
this
what I'm
shit.
saying. That was then. That
So
was
now you
then.
ready to balance.
It depends on the show.